Welcome to Salem Features, highlighting the various ministries in Salem Presbytery. Salem Features will have a monthly focus on everything from Salem Presbytery staff to retired ministers, from campus ministers and validated ministers to those who are doing transitional ministry in local congregations, from pastors and congregations in our east, central, and west neighborhoods to the work of Salem Presbytery committees. This month's focus in Salem Features is Reverend Dale Walker. Dale is an honorably retired member of Salem Presbytery, serving as chaplain at Southland Electrical Supply in Burlington, North Carolina. Dale serves on Salem Presbytery's Commission on Ministry and has served numerous interim ministry positions throughout Salem Presbytery. In early February 2016, I spoke with Dale and Mike Griggs, the Vice President of Southland Electrical Supply, about Dale's ministry.
It led into more than just a prayer room. It led into a pastor being here and basically a small church.
I thought it was a really exciting opportunity for me as well as for this company. And I knew Mike. We had worked together at Springwood, where I served an interim, and I trusted him. I trusted him to be doing something that he felt God was calling him to do. Now, it took me a couple of weeks for me to talk to God about it and decide that's what I needed to do. But I've now been here 4 years and a day, and I get up every morning happy to come. Happy to be here. I'm Presbyterian in part because it's what I know. I was a cradle Presbyterian. I was nurtured in faith by loving and faithful grandparents and parents who were very active in my small town Presbyterian church. The minister was there from the time I was 6 until well after I was grown and gone from home. When I went to seminary at Duke, I had experience with people of all denominations who were also students, people in my class. And it was a grand opportunity for me to put my own thoughts about being Presbyterian, my own beliefs, what I knew about the polity, what I knew about the doctrine, against what they had to offer in their denominations. And for me, the Presbyterian Church was and still is where I need to be. I believe in the relational nature of this church. I think our polity, for me, is very workable. It makes sense. There are ways to deal with issues, and even when we don't always get what we want, we have ways to reconcile. So I think I'll still be Presbyterian tomorrow. My prayer for Salem Presbytery is that it would live into its name of peace and reconciliation, a broad space. I feel like the ministry I am engaged in right now aids that prayer. It's the kind of ministry that in its own location can enable peace and reconciliation for folks with God and with their fellow human, whether it's the worker who works next to them, their family member, or the broader community. But it's also an evangelistic ministry. And as other people learn about this kind of ministry and try to take it into their own place, it can carry that peace and reconciliation much farther than I possibly could.